Hello, and welcome to the Northern Souls podcast. I'm your host, Zeke. So, today I've got a short episode on community and why it matters. I've mentioned a few times in the past my belief in the importance of community, specifically in Norse Paganism. This is a belief that I've come to gradually over time. Originally, I thought that it makes no difference whether you belong to a kindred or are a solitary practitioner. My view on this has changed somewhat over the years. While I don't think there is anything inherently wrong with being a solitary practitioner of Norse paganism, it does stifle your spiritual growth. Our ancestors were bound to one another via strong communal ties and embraced and strengthened those bonds in their holidays and bloats. Obviously, that kind of pagan community can be difficult to find, especially given that we are obviously the religious minority. It's probably even more complicated given the overall political divide in our country that has pretty much invaded every space. And make no mistake, this divide is just as severe, if not more so, in the overarching pagan community. It's gotten so bad that I've seen individuals comment about it on message boards, explaining that is why they've given up on finding a community and have decided to just remain a solitary practitioner. And, I'll be honest, it saddens me to see this. You see, while I was serving in the Air Force overseas, I was put into a position where I had to practice alone, even though I did technically belong to a kindred at the time. What I found by practicing solo was that the holidays didn't really seem that important. The meaning behind them just kind of evaporated. It filled me with sadness that I had no one to share the experience with. Also, it was rather difficult to connect with my ancestors and the gods. None of it seemed to matter as much. I just didn't feel like a heathen, if you will. In contrast, after I got out of the military and began to practice in person with my kindred again, that sadness and feeling of meaninglessness melted away. It became easier to connect with my ancestors and the gods again, and it felt like I belonged to something that truly mattered again. I think what isn't stated enough in the Norse pagan community is how important it is to have a community, a tribe, a kindred to share these experiences with. We were not made to be alone. Man craves man's company. Human beings in general need community. This is why all religions across the world have some form of community. The togetherness that community creates makes us stronger. It helps us deal with hardship, gives us someone to rely on for help during our struggles, and allows us to return the favor to community members who are also struggling. It overall helps to give life meaning and purpose. And without purpose and meaning, then there is no reason to continue living. So please, go out, find that tribe, that community if you can. If you find that there isn't one that is compatible with you, build one. I know it's a daunting task and it will be hard, but nothing worth having is gained with ease. It takes work. It takes effort. If you need inspiration, look to all the things your ancestors have accomplished. What challenges they overcame. If they could, why can't you? Believe in yourself, and as long as you persevere, you will succeed. I hope this has been some help to you guys, and please let me know in the comments if you have any questions or thoughts about what we've gone over today. And until next time.